Shalom, shalom. Call Haloyim, La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Ruchak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who have taught us knowledge. Honors and salutations to you, Akim, out there that's doing the work of true sincerity. Shalom to you. Shalom to the Akwat that believe as well. This is a kind of a walk and talk exhortation. I'm walking, to an appointment and just getting a little cardio in this morning. Of course, I'm inspired to do this video while I'm on my walk by the Apostle Kabar. And I just thought that if I'm gonna share anything, with the Akim, especially those that be by themselves, that's teaching by themselves on the highways and hedges. If I'm gonna share anything with you, first I would say, know that you're doing a good work. Scriptures call it the labor of love. All right, for doing these works, and we're willing you endure, because we have to endure until the end. No one is saved until you're on that chariot, so you have to endure to the end. And by the way, I'm walking down the street, so you might hear cars in the background, so Salaki, but Lord willing, you can hear me. We have to endure this thing, and remember that, especially, brothers out there that's teaching by yourself, know that, it's not going to be many Israelites come into this thing, not many men. It's going to come into the fold. All right, and I got on my screen, I typed in the word few on my search bar on the Blue Letter app, and I'm just going to go down and read a few scriptures. And Lord willing, it's edifying, because this ain't about numbers. This thing ain't about numbers. You see camps that have, a large amount of numbers as far as in members, guys that are out, a part of their organization. And, a lot of them guys, go off. A lot of them guys don't take what we do serious. And you see a lot of their folly is coming out as of lately, the last couple months or so. And even going back, a lot of their folly been showing for years, to be honest, and, with the, the trying to incorporate the knowledge with the, this, music shit, and, recently you got guys, talking about the nigga God, so there's folly that is shown, all right, amongst Israel, for guys that don't take this thing serious, and guys that's really, when you, boil it down, you got, the Judas Iscariot type Israelites, man, all right, that just hanging around, and they don't understand what they're involved in. Esau, Edom is getting ready to come down, with great wrath, Revelation 12:12, and, Jacob's time of trouble is going to be a serious thing, Jake fucking around, and Esau is preparing to, he's preparing to, rally up his troops, to enforce his plans of the one world government. All right, NWO. All right, Navos Oros Seclorum. And you fucking around out there don't realize how serious this thing is. But hey, there's an election for a reason. And an elected is small. All right, even Zechariah 13th chapter tell you that 2/3 are going to be cut off and die therein, right? And all the land, it's talking about America. All right, it says in 2/3, all right, that are all in the land, which is referring to America, Babylon the Great, is going to be cut off. So that lets you know that most of our people are going to perish. All right. So back to my original exhortation point, right? It's Matthew 7:14. Because again, you know, it's only for a few. All right. Matthew 7:14. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. See? Few. And when you look at few, right? You know, few is a small number. All right? I'll click on it. Show you, man. Few is a small number. All right? The Lord is dealing with the remnant. All right? Few and remnant go hand in hand. See? Uh-oh. Bear with me 1 second. You know, I'll look this up on the blue letter. There you go, few.
Strong's G 3641, oligos. Oligos.
Yeah, it comes from the Greek word oligos, okay? Excuse me. Oligos, it says little, small, few, of number, multitude, quantity, or size, of time, short, of degree or intensity, light, slight. So, you know, few, small, man, small number. Like that goes hand in hand with remnant, you know. All right, even when you look it up on Google, that's it's referring to a small number, small portion. Only a small portion of us Israelites are going to make it, okay? See, few. A small number of. See? Hardly, look, it says similar. It says hardly any. See? Hardly any. So, you know, this thing ain't for a majority of Israelites. All right, simply put, you know, wake up the nation. You don't wake it up the nation of Israel. No. The whole nation ain't gonna wake up and smell the coffee, so to speak. All right, the whole nation ain't gonna wake up and believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. See? And that's the reality of it. You know? The reality is, most gonna perish. Now, stand with the few on the search bar, right? Matthew 9:37. And this is I'm gonna use both apps. Use both apps. All right. And this is all just through the Spirit, you know. I just you know, typed it in. And, you know, as I was going out my door, leaving out my apartment, you know. Matthew 9:37, it says, then said he unto his disciples, you know, the he being Yahushua, all right? The harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. See? So it's supposed to be a few laborers, you know? Yahushua himself said it. Hey, the labor is plenteous. I mean, it's much labor to be done, but it's only a few, you know? It's only a few that's going to actually labor. All right? Verse 38, pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest that he will send forth laborers into his harvest. And the Lord have sent laborers into his harvest. All right, the true laborers, which are a few though. All right? So you're not going to have many laborers. That's why you see, again, that's why you see a lot of guys, you can see that their hearts, which are their minds, are not aligned with, you know, doing the things that, you know, a true laborer, a true servant of the Lord, a true servant of the Lord, you know, will be doing. So again, you see their folliness, you see their folly and their lewd behavior, all right, being displayed on the unicorn, YouTube, which is the internet. And, I'm thankful that I don't get caught in those type of silly, situations because when I first started learning, I knew that social media was a fucking problem. I got rid of my social media immediately. But you see a lot of guys in Israel, they're on the social media, they on the Facebook, they on the TikToks and Instagrams and shit, posting silly things. All right. And they're again, their lewd behavior, all right, their folly is being shown before the world. All right, we're supposed to be ambassadors, all right, of Yahweh Shai, man. We represent Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and if Yahweh Shai was down here on earth, he wouldn't be doing, that nigga shit you see our people doing that call themselves in the faith. Yahweh Shai was a man that was about his father's business. All right. And he was serious. So serious that he whipped them, them wicked Israelites in the temple. It tells you that he chased them out with a scourge. All right. That's how, how much of the zeal, how much of zeal that he had for the Heavenly Father. All right. And that's because he took it serious, man. All right. He wasn't fucking around, man. All right. And I'm gonna read this one too. Matthew 20 and 22 and 14. I'm gonna get that. All right, Matthew 22 and 14. All right, it says, and this is the words of Yahweh Shai too. All right. Let me see, is there more on that? Bear with me 1 second. Yeah, it's a parable. All right, I'm not gonna read the whole parable. I was thinking about it, but I don't have time for it. Reading, I'm walking, so I'll just go right to the point, which is, the few part. Maybe that's for a sit down. All right, but I'll just read the point. The point is in verse 14. Matthew 24 and 14, I'm sorry. It says, for many are called, but few are chosen. You hope to be one of the chosen. Because you could be called, right? But are you the chosen? All right, that's what Paul meant when he said, make thy calling and election sure. See? Make thy calling and election sure. All right? He said, give diligence, right? Right? Give diligence to make thy calling and election sure. All right? And that's a big statement that Paul makes. All right, in his one of his epistles. Okay? That's a big statement of exhortation. All right, because we have to be diligent. I myself, and I'm back off the road. I'm just getting back, and as I was just in my apartment and just think about the shit that I had to endure on the road. I was like, man, I'm happy to be back. Back to the crib. I'm ready to get back, to the highways and hedges. You brothers know I was on the road, trucking, and I'm thankful to be back. Cause I miss being on the highways and hedges. So So yeah, you don't stop right in the middle of the fucking road, cut my path off, man. You know, look at me crazy, fucking Edomite, man. But anyways, though, I was just thinking about, how much I miss being out here in the highways and hedges every weekend. On that road, man. It's rough. And I'm glad to be off that damn road. So, I just thought about, how much diligence I have to, give, getting back. I've been waiting on this moment, if you will. I've been waiting on this moment to get off this goddamn road, man, and be back on the highways and hedges. All right, to give my diligence. All right, and continue the work that I've been doing before I had to hit the road. Which you brothers know. I post my videos, but it's not the same. When you can't go out to the highways and hedges, every week and really have time to really sit there and put in thought to your videos like you want to. So yeah, man. But you brothers out there that are by yourself, don't worry about the numbers, man. That's the point of this video. Again, there'll be few. There'll be few, man. And numbers are not everything, and they're not important when it comes down to numbers in this ministry. There's an elect, all right, and a remnant, which the elect comes out of. Okay, so only a few of us gonna make it. Lord willing, I make it on that chariot. And the same as you brothers out there that are laboring, are true laborers. I should say that. You're true laborers. You're true worshipers. So that's all I have for you. Lord willing, this video was edifying, and I pray that this exhortation goes out to you brothers that especially of that are by yourselves. Hey man, the Lord going to bring in, all right, whom He want to bring in. Excuse me. Yahweh Shah said that no man cometh unto me except the Father which sent me draw him. So the Most High is going to draw his elect, man. All right, hey, Yahweh Shai, all right, Yahweh Shai is going to draw in his elect, man. I'm drawing their elect, and that's it. That's the few. All right, with that, shalom. All right, stay strong, brothers.